Imagine a world where everyone ate the same food, wore the same clothes, and also celebrated the same holidays. It would get kind of boring. That's why culture makes our world so exciting. Culture is the way that individuals live. It includes the food that we eat, the clothes that we wear, the languages that we speak, and also the traditions that we celebrate. There are over 500 different cultures around the world, and each one is special in its own way. For example, in Japan, people celebrate cherry blossom festivals, while in Mexico, families would honor loved ones during Dia de los Muertos. In India, there are colorful festivals like Diwali to light up entire cities. Let's see what high schoolers know about their culture.
Привіт, я є від України.
Hola, soy de Colombia.
Bonsoir, I'm from Haiti.
Hi, I'm Chinese.
Ahla sahla, ana ismi Ahmad. I am from Lebanon.
Waisdusina, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago.
Namaste, I'm from India.
Namaste, मेरा नाम जिया है, and I'm from India.
¿Cómo está? I'm from the Philippines.
I'm from Guyana. It's a country in South America.
Dajahao! And I am Chinese!
Namaste, I'm from India.
Wagwan Mayut.
I am Jamaican.
Kamusta. I'm from the Philippines and Ireland.
Namaste, I'm from India.
Hello, I'm from the United States of America.
Let's get into these questions!
I think I know a good amount about my culture because my family's from there, and also because from the school programs, like in the clubs, I'm able to be more involved and interact with people like me.
I know a lot about my culture because my family goes to a lot of Filipino functions, but I don't speak the language, and I haven't been to the Philippines for a while, but we do eat Filipino food at home.
I would say not as much as most people would expect me to because my parents aren't really very traditional, so I don't really grow up with those major influences, but I still do connect with my culture. We still celebrate festivals like Holi, Diwali, and those kinds of major Indian festivals.
How much do I know about my culture? I know a lot about my culture. I take AP Chinese every Saturday. I think I'm pretty fluent in Chinese, and I speak Chinese and Mandarin as my language at home. Speak some right now. 大家好，我的名字是温景成，我是一个中国的人。
I know a lot about my culture, but that's because I've been frequently visiting Trinidad and Tobago ever since I was a young kid, and I actually used to live there up until I was 6.
I know a lot about my culture, and I think it's important to know about it so you can help explain it to other people, help make sure that your culture never escapes like your reality, no matter where you are.
I know a lot because I spend time with my family.
I feel like I know a good amount of my culture because my parents immigrated here, and I feel like they taught me a lot.
One specific part I love about my culture is our independence, which happened on 1804, January 1st, and we were like the first Black republic in the world to abolish slavery, and I hold that information with pride and everything, knowing that Haiti was the first.
I definitely just like how the people are. They're loud, energetic, and I feel like it's easy to connect better, at least. I think I like food the best because I love cooking with my mom and learning about what she made and why she made it.
I have to say the food, the food's pretty good.
I love Indian food. I like butter chicken. Yeah, I love butter chicken.
Well, there's a lot of vividness and brightness in Indian culture, and I really appreciate it.
I like how every single Filipino function I've been to has karaoke.
The part of my culture I like the most is just the season around weddings and also just fashion. The core values and the core attire of Indian culture is what I really enjoy most about it.
So I like in Filipino culture that there's something called a cotillion. It's like a debut when a girl turns 18 and she can have a bunch of festivities, and it's basically a ball thrown for her, like a quinceañera.
Oh, definitely the food, bro. I love to eat. I cook these Chinese foods when I'm at home as well, but the ingredients, they're kind of exotic, but I still love to eat food. Yes. Food, the food. Listen.
Everyone loves to share similar beliefs on humanity, and I really like that. Definitely important.
I love the food. The food is so good. It's like an Indian and African hybrid, so my favorite food especially is something called roti, and it's very delicious, and doubles are very delicious too.
I really like the food and the dancing of my culture. There is jerk chicken. It is really good. First they bake the chicken and then they put the jerk seasoning on it and then they grill it and it is so delicious.
It's extremely important to protect your culture so that it is not lost and so that you can keep your customs and your community alive.
It's important to preserve the stories of my family, and that's part of my culture.
So that future generations can educate themselves on the Ukrainian culture.
You must protect it so it never escapes, like especially in a school that doesn't accept many religions. You have to make sure that you're always outstanding and like keeping up to what you believe and not switching your beliefs. Stay true to your beliefs.
It's important to protect your culture, or my culture, because as we move forward in history, it's often like more easy to forget the past of your history. So to go forward, you must remember your past, because that can also help define who you are and it can make you more comfortable in who you are. That makes sense.
I think it's important to protect the Chinese culture. The culture of Chinese is very important. The history behind it. We must not leave the history behind. A small impact can continue to make a bigger impact.
I think it's important to understand where you come from and how to honor that.
It's important to protect your culture because we all come from somewhere, and I feel like hiding where you come from just to assimilate and just like act like everybody else just makes you a really boring person, and also just like hides who you truly are.
I think it's important to protect Filipino culture, especially because of their history of colonization. So it's important to keep the Filipino culture alive.
It's an important aspect to protect our own identity and make sure that these kinds of cultures and traditions stay alive as opposed to being forgotten from the rest of the time.
It's very like rich, you know. It's like forged in history, and you can't just like forget about it. Yeah.
I think it's important because think about it, if you can't speak the language or if you don't know the culture, how are you going to be able to connect with people you know? Like, how could I speak to my grandma and stuff like that? So I think it's just important to preserve history.
Culture is important because it helps us understand who we are and where we come from. It connects families, tells stories about our past, and helps us share our traditions with others. So by learning about different cultures, we can learn to respect and appreciate the amazing cultural diversity that we have in our world today.